Goedemorgen. Waarmee kan ik u van dienst zijn?
Goedemorgen, met Koster. Kunt u mij informatie geven over vluchten naar Indonesië? Ja, het is voor mijn ouders. We willen ze een reiscadeau geven. Ze zijn namelijk 40 jaar getrouwd.
Oh, wat een leuk idee. Ik zal eens even voor u kijken. Er zijn nogal wat mogelijkheden. We hebben bijvoorbeeld een speciale retourvlucht, toeristenklasse.
Good morning. May I help you?
I'd like some information about flights to Athens, please.
Certainly. For how many people?
For my 2 children. They've been wanting to visit their grandparents for ages. Haven't you?
We have a program for children traveling alone. When would you like them to leave?
KLM Cargo, goedemorgen. Waarmee kan ik u helpen?
Met Smit. Ik check even voor een klantenverzending van een vracht bloemen naar New York. Ze worden toch verzonden met de KL 641, klopt dat?
Ik zal even in de computer kijken.
Thank you for calling KLM. Can I help you?
This is Software Incorporated. I need a first-class ticket to Hamburg.
Certainly. Could I have the name of the passenger?
Mr. McReady. He wants to leave on Tuesday.
And the return trip?
I'd like to leave that open, please.
Will Mr. McGreedy be needing a hotel? I can make a reservation at the local Golden Tulip.
Yes, please. A single room. And if you can provide it, it would be very nice having electric.
KLM à votre service, je vous écoute.
Mon client désire faire venir un groupe de chevaux de Hong Kong et ils sont d'une très grande valeur.
Je mettrai un de nos lads à votre disposition. Est-ce que votre client désire aussi avoir un membre de son personnel à bord?
Eh bien, je vais me renseigner.
KLM, guten Tag, was kann ich für Sie tun?
Guten Tag, Freelife Fashion. Ich möchte gerne 3 Hin- und Rückflüge von Düsseldorf nach Singapur buchen für unsere Modeeinkäufe.
Selbstverständlich. Wir haben einen Flug nach Amsterdam, in der Anschluss an unseren Direktflug nach Singapur und Jakarta. Möchten die Passagiere in der Tourist- oder in der Business Class?
Business Class. Sie hätten das Datum des Rückflugs.
You're going to Hamburg via Amsterdam? And what kind do you prefer smoking or non-smoking? Do you know where the first class lounge is?
Yes, I do.
Have a pleasant trip.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me. KLM flight 644 to Amsterdam is now boarding at gate 11.
Wondered why KLM planes are the color of the sky.
Being the world's first airline, they had the first choice. KLM first took to the skies in 1919. That flight was to mark the beginning of a tradition of providing the best quality possible, a tradition of putting the customer first. For although today KLM's customers can be counted by the million, they are each treated one by one as individuals. Providing high-quality meals on board demands careful organization, and that is exactly what KLM Catering offers. Not only to all KLM flights, but also to those of some 45 other airlines using Amsterdam Airport Schiphol. KLM Catering also has its own operations in Bangkok to supply the many KLM flights in the Far East. Again, this is the result of a long tradition. In 1927, KLM operated the world's first intercontinental connection between Amsterdam and Jakarta. Today, KLM flies to 127 destinations in 78 countries worldwide. This network, one of the longest operated by any airline, has been carefully built up over the years and totals some 350,000 kilometers.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we will be landing at the airport of Bangkok Dong Muang. The local time is 9:25 a.m. Please fasten your seatbelt and put the back of your seat in an upright position. You say goodbye. Before the passengers continuing their journey with us may disembark as well. Because of security regulations, please leave your hand luggage on board.
先生，我哋好快會到曼谷㗎啦，唔該你綁好你安全帶啊！
我哋係曼谷等機啊！
大概1個鐘頭到啦，到咗之後你可以隨便行下，到時我哋會有啲客喺曼谷落機㗎。
好，唔該啊。
唔使。
Bangkok approach, KLM 889 Heavy, descending to 7,000 feet.
KLM 889 Heavy, this is Bangkok approach, squawk I-10. Contact Bangkok Tower 1181.
Wind 200 to 5, clear to land, runway 21 right.
Established ILS 21 right.
Flaps 30. Flaps 30. Final checklist. Flaps 30 set.
KLM 889, turn right at the minimum taxiway. Outside ground, go on to runway 29, clear for runway.
May I have your attention, please? KLM Bangladesh Airlines announcing the departure of flight KLM 889. All passengers kindly proceed to the departure lounge and KL 889 ผู้โดยสารที่จะเดินทางไปยังไทเปโปรดขึ้นเครื่อง
KLM is not only a worldwide passenger airline, it is also a major cargo carrier. Indeed, KLM operates one of the largest fleets of 747 Combis for efficient cargo and passenger flights in the world, and has an extensive network of cargo agents. Hardly surprising, really, for the very first KLM flight in 1919 carried not only 2 passengers, but also a shipment of cargo and mail. KLM's extensive cargo building at Schiphol Airport is the largest of its kind in Europe. It is the hub, the pivot of all KLM's cargo activities. Sophisticated automation and computer-controlled registration is applied extensively throughout this enormous building. And this makes a considerable contribution to KLM's strong reputation for reliability and punctuality. And perhaps this is one of the reasons why more and more companies are choosing Amsterdam Airport as key point for their European distribution center. But there are other reasons. For Amsterdam is the natural gateway to Europe. Thanks to its proximity to the harbour at Rotterdam and to the extensive European road network, it is the perfect gateway for all cargo and distribution activities. Transportation of valuable livestock makes its own unique demands, but then KLM has had a lot of practice. In 1924, they were the first airline to carry a live animal by air. Specially trained animal stewards accompany all livestock throughout the journey and give them the sort of careful attention anyone flying KLM can expect.
Is alles verder naar wens geweest? Ja hoor, prima. Over ongeveer 15 minuten gaan we landen op Schiphol. Ja hoor, dank u wel. Nog 15 minuten? Excuse me, Mr. McCready?
Yes?
In about 15 minutes we are going to land at the airport of Amsterdam Schiphol. Is there anything else you need?
No, I'm fine, thank you very much. But I do have to wait for my connection to Hamburg. Could you tell me how to find the Royal Class Lounge?
I'll ask one of our stewardesses to show you the way to our Van Gogh room.
That would be great, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, the before landing final checklist completed.
Morning to KLM 642 Heavy, established on LS runway 19 right.
KLM 642, report passing the automatic. The wind 2 to 30 degrees, 6 knots.
Roger, KLM 642 will call you out.
KLM 642, clear to land, runway 19 right.
And the KLM 642 is clear to land, runway 19 right.
KLM 642, landing time on the hour, take first one left. Contact ground, 11.7. Goodbye.
Outside Denver, side requested to proceed with transport S. Passengers with an upward connection.
KLM's home base, Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, is well known for its excellent passenger facilities. Over the years, in one survey after another, international passengers voted the very best airport in the world. The reasons they give are various. The comfort of the airport, the convenience of the one-terminal concept, particularly important for transfer passengers, or the enormous range of truly low-priced articles in the duty-free shopping centre, the largest and cheapest in the world. Over 11 million people use Amsterdam Airport Schiphol each year. But few realize the many activities which take place elsewhere on the enormous airport complex. Take the extensive maintenance hangars, far away from the passenger terminal. KLM's expertise in maintenance is universally recognized, and not only by the many airlines who entrust their fleets to them, for they are fully equipped for Boeing 747s and General Electric engines, and the facilities have been approved by the civil aviation authorities of Holland, the United States, and 16 other countries. All this is a far cry from the 30s, when KLM was the first airline to make use of metal aircraft. But the philosophy is the same, to operate the most modern, most reliable fleet possible. And today that means 747 stretched upper decks, DC-10s, Airbus A310s, Fokker 100s, and 737-300s.
Ogenblikje, meneer Taar. Hoe laat is uw vlucht? Oh, juist, ja.
各位請留意，我經有齊你哋啲機票，請跟我
For
轉櫃
example,
台辦理
by ensuring that they are always understood.
Can I help you?
I have a group transferring to Paris. Can you check them in, please?
Of course.
Check-ins, transfers, bookings. Every day, some 50,000 individual messages are relayed via KLM's Corda computer system from all parts of the world, many from the extensive network of agents. For agents must have direct access to up-to-date information if they are to serve the customer properly. Corda also handles the reservations for the worldwide network of Golden Tulip hotels, a 100% KLM subsidiary.
KLM, good morning. Can I help you? Well, that's no problem at all. We can arrange a wheelchair here.
KLM, goedemorgen. Kan ik u helpen? Ja? En wanneer wilt u ongeveer vertrekken?
Computers, too, for training.
KLM 557 is cleared for takeoff.
Take off. First SRS heading.
Regular flight crew training takes place in state-of-the-art simulators.
Autopilot in command.
Autopilot in command.
Select nav.
Nav select.
Level change.
Level change.
Climb thrust.
Climb thrust.
KLM 557 over to Schiphol departure 11905.
Set speed 250.
And not only the training of KLM crews, but also those of 40 other airlines. Cabin personnel training is also something many other airlines prefer KLM to do for them. Again, hardly surprising. After all, KLM was the first airline to start full-time, regular cabin personnel training. And since 1935, constant attention has been given to this to ensure punctual, friendly, on-board service. People using Schiphol Airport choose different ways of getting there. By train to Schiphol's own station, right in the terminal building. Others choose a connection through the air. NLM, for example, a full subsidiary of KLM, operates flights not only from all parts of Holland, but also from several European cities in the neighborhood.
Goedemorgen. Het zijn 3 Duitse passagiers met bestemming Singapore. Dank je. Goedemorgen. Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Wir sind gerade mit dem Flug aus Düsseldorf angekommen und fliegen weiter nach Singapur. Wird unser Gepäck automatisch umgeladen?
Ja, dafür wird gesorgt. Danke. Möchten Sie gerne rauchen oder nicht?
Nicht rauchen, bitte.
Goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag.
Dank u wel. Meneer Van Koster. Meneer Van Koster, u gaat naar Jakarta. Wilt u roken aan boord?
Heel graag.
Heeft u bagage in te checken?
Ja, 2 koffers en een handtas.
Zult u ze even op de band zetten, alsjeblieft?
Heeft u voor mij een plaatsje aan het raam?
Ik zal even voor u kijken. Ik denk er gaat wel.
Ja?
U bent vrij voor.
Fijn.
Ja hoor, dat is er nog wel.
Oh, dat is fijn.
Wer Bank in das Werk?
Sie steigen ein, 16:40 Uhr am Ausgang D51. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen angenehmen Flug. Wiedersehen.
Dank u, rust. Het moet mooi gebeuren. Het gaat niet over. Jij het beste met de kinderen, hè?
Ja, mama.
Jij ook goed.
Veel plezier. Bedankt voor al je goede zorg. En hou.
Hallo, dit zijn Julia en Stanley. Die komen uit New York.
Look, video games.
You want to play video games?
Yes.
$1 paspoort. 2 stuks, alstublieft.
En eerst stapkaart mag u even in.
Ja.
Ja.
Excuse me, Mr. McReady?
Yes?
We just received a message for you that you have to call your office in New York.
Oh, thank you very much. Can you show me where there's a telephone?
Certainly. Will you follow me?
For children traveling alone, so-called unaccompanied minors,
Yes.
KLM has a special junior jet lounge at Schiphol Airport.
Hi, Chris. This is Mr. McReady.
And for grown-up
So graag dat ik
VIPs,
telefoneer met New York.
there is also a special waiting room.
Enjoy your flight.
In addition, there are 28 such lounges at major international airports throughout the world.
Voor de KL 831, welke de trajecten vliegt Amsterdam, Kuwait, Singapore, Jakarta. Het vliegplan voor de eerste traject heb ik hier voor me liggen, Amsterdam, Kuwait. Over de totale afstand van 2350 mijlen.
Mr. McReady?
Yes.
I've transferred you to Geneva. Your flight leaves in 20 minutes.
And what about my luggage?
That's been taken care of. I've also made a reservation for a single room.
That's great. Have you been able to do anything about those papers?
They'll be flown to Geneva with XP Parcel Service. I wish you a pleasant flight.
Super, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Dag mevrouw, dag meneer.
Dag mevrouw.
Mag ik u instappen?
Alsjeblieft.
Dank u wel.
Ik wil even een paar namen noemen. Bijkerk is Willy en Woudenberg, Jolande, Schelfhout, mag ik de voornaam even? Louis en Gonzalves, Marianne met dubbele N. Hè? Jolande, jij hebt al vaker in de pantry gewerkt, een ruime ervaring. Pim en Astrid, roken jullie toevallig? Ideaal roken. Het is niet roken zoals je weet en vooral Amerikanen zijn ontzettend scherp op deze zaken. Is een van jullie toevallig verpleegster?
Ja, ik heb 2 jaar in het academisch ziekenhuis gewerkt.
Heel gerust die doen dat iemand wel namens de heren voor jullie kunnen rekenen.
De lading voor deze vlucht is een totaal van 250 passagiers met een 12.500 kilogram vracht gekost. Verder heb ik nog een bijzondere lading met Flammable Liquid. Dat is geladen met Geerruim 2 op een pallet. En een hond, Geerruim 4.
Oké. Zullen wij even het vliegtuig controleren? Dat is niet zo makkelijk.
Dag mevrouw, meneer, kan ik u misschien helpen?
Oh, wij zoeken D51.
U gaat hier aan het einde linksaf. Dan moet u de borden volgen met DP. Het is nummer 51. U hoeft zich niet te haasten, want u heeft nog ruimschotse tijd. Kan ik misschien een bagagewagenje voor u regelen?
Nee, dank u zeer. Dat doe ik zelf.
Het enige vliegweer van betekenis, dat vinden we over Europa in het gebied van de Noordzee, over de Alpen, naar Turkije en Griekenland. Er staat een jet van 130 knopen.
Die harde noordenwind geeft er turbulentie bij de Alpen?
Dat is zeer waarschijnlijk. 130 knopen met vanaf 30.000 kans op matige turbulentie. Het zou kunnen zijn dat er civier zelfs aanwezig is. Het is niet gerapporteerd. Verder is de landing weer geen probleem.
Nee, 2 koffers.
Hallo, met Jeanette. Doen jullie 4 plateaus voor ons?
Bidirectional pitch wheels.
Set 15 degrees up.
Altitude mode control.
Set 6,000 feet. Select.
Guitar. Guitar.
Ja, 73. Sehr schön. Ja, danke schön.
Navigate first selector.
Set.
Nav mode selector.
Heading.
Heading selector.
Set runway heading 241.
Autopilot engage levers.
Off.
Geweldig, dank u.
En u blijft doorlopen naar de weg. Dank u.
Oh, wat heerlijk.
Ground, KLM 831 heavy on Bravo to request pushback.
KLM 831, startup is approved for runway 24. November is correct and the time is 35. For pushback and taxi, contact ground 11.7.
831 pushback approved.
Release parking brakes. Engines clear. Okay, for engine number 4. KLM 831, line up runway 24.
Tower, KLM 831 heavy is ready for departure.
KLM 831, cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff to 4, KLM 831.
Parking brakes released. Spin up.
Spin up.
Check thrust.
KLM 831, airborne time 50, contact civil departure.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Can I have your name, please?
Reedy's my name.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Gus.
What's up, Papa?
Oh, good. Thank you.
KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. 20,000 KLMers together with their agents, sharing one basic belief: to serve the customer.
Can I help you?
Sharing in a constant effort to improve their product and provide top quality service. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All over the world, living up to a reputation of being reliable, punctual, careful, and friendly. KLM first in the air. Test us. Try us. Fly us.